House of Ga by Bolanle Austin Peters. The movie House of Ga follows the life of a power-drunk and despotic warlord known as Bashara. This is not the first time that Nollywood is telling the story of Bashara. In 2004, the legend Adebayo Faleti told the movie titled Bashara as against Bolanle Austin Peter's House of Ga. In 2014 as well, student of University of Ilorin went on to tell the movie on stage, and that's to show how phenomenal the storyline of Bashara is. Well, the movie is set in the old Oyo Empire. It reflects the culture, the language, and the beauty of the old Nigerian society, pre-colonial era, you would say. Wars of Bashara started when he decided to go at loggerheads with one of the Alafin of the time, named Alafin Majogbe. Well, although Alafin Majogbe, of course, was installed by Bashara, but he went on to come against Bashara when it comes to things like taxes, when it comes to things like, the money that goes to Bashara and that comes to the palace. Well, Bashara consulted his powerful spiritualist who advised him not to go against the current Alafin because according to him, he's been fortified and has gone to, empower himself. But of course, the headstrong and stubborn, Bashara refused and still insisted that the spiritualist should give to him something that he can use, in killing the Alafin Majogbe. Well, although Bashara was able to kill Alafin Majogbe, but that was the beginning of his woes as he became crippled after the experience. Well, this led Bashara himself and of course a spiritualist to go in search of a proper solution for Bashara to get back on his feet. And that of course was a risky and dangerous decision that led to the end of Bashara and almost wiped out his total family. Well, another Alafin that he went on to install after Majogbe was Alafin Abiodun. Alafin Abiodun has a only daughter who's named Agboyin. Agboyin, who was married to one of Bashara's brother, and of course a lover of one of Bashara's child, Oyemekun. Well, his spiritualist made him to understand that if they were to, be able to get him back on his feet, they have to sacrifice Agboyin. So despite the fact that Bashara has shown interest in Agboyin, he still went on to agree with the decision of his spiritualist, and they went on to sacrifice the daughter of Alafin Abiodun, only daughter to be specific, for Bashara to get back on his feet. Although Bashara didn't fully get back on his feet as he still struggles to get up and uses the assistance of people around him. Well, this so much hurts the Alafin, and as a father, he went on to seek alliance with Are Ono Kakafo, yes, pardon my Yoruba, Are Ono Kakafo, yes, who told him some things, such things like, look, if we are going to conquer Bashara, then we have to start from his child. One of the tools that was also used in getting Alafin was his brother, who was usually not showing love to. And then these people came together and they were able to defeat Bashara. It brought not just an end to the time of Bashara, but it brought an end to his son, his brothers, who were governors of different colonies. This was done during one of his yearly celebrations he usually have. Despite the fact, despite the fact that he has conquered a lot of colonies, conquered big cities like the Nukes and all of that, he was unable to conquer his least enemies he would believe or perceive, which is Alafin Abiodun, and he was conquered, brought to his feet, and he was burnt alive. So the last thing for me is power. Of course, we know that Bashara was power drunk. He became, a king over the kings, became one that, that chooses who becomes the king and who leaves the throne as at when he pleases. Well, let's talk about the stellar performance from the cast of the movie House of Ga. Notable of respect goes to none other than Femi Branch. I mean, as a lead actor, he killed it. He embodied the character. He became Bashara. I mean, if we haven't have watched Femi Branch from, like when we were a child, if this was his first movie, literally, we're all going to hate him and call him Bashara for life. That was an amazing performance for him. Of course, Funke Akindele did an amazing one. The way she was speaking the Oyo indigenous language. I mean, it's Funke now. She's the queen of the box office and queen of the screen. Notable of mention, of course, Oyemekun by Mike Afolarin. Mike Afolarin is that guy in Nollywood to look forward to. Is really, really going to go far. Notable mentions include Ibrahim Shatta, the spiritualist. Amazing, amazing character. I mean, he's so good at what he does. Of course, we know Tonya Imaku was on this one. She did well. You know, we have the legends like Dele Odule, Jide Kosoko. We have who again? There are quite a lot of them, and all these characters did amazingly well. Tonya Imaku killed it, as despite the fact she didn't show as much, but I mean, she bodied her character as well. Peju Ogomola, she's a legend in the Yoruba movie industry. They all did amazing well. Juliana Olede, amazing work from all the cast. And Bolanle Austin Peters, kudos.